Welcome back to the farmstead. Today we're going to try something I've never tried before. The sun's in my eyes, so maybe cloud will come by and blow on. This is a soil blocker, and they come in different sizes. This happens to be an 8-cell one. Got it on Amazon, and I can link it below for you. And what it does is you put soil in here. It makes a block. It indents a little place for you to put your seeds. Put it in a tray. Water them. They sprout. You put them in the garden. So you've eliminated your use of the little plastic cell trays. I've never done it before. I've seen lots of folks have good success, so we're going to give it a try. It's time to plant another round of tomatoes, and so that's what we're going to do. Now to assemble this thing, it's pretty easy. It comes with this piece here. It comes with a T-handle, a spring, which goes right on there. And it comes with a couple packages of little attachments. And these little attachments will make the divots for you, whether it's that big, here's a square, here's a circle, I'm not sure what that's for, but here's the ones we're using. These are the little shallow ones to plant tomatoes in. So I've got some of them in there. I found it easier to put this in, hold it like this, and these little divot makers just pop right in. And then if you want to switch them, they would pop right back out. And you can switch it to the deeper ones if you were planting squash or pumpkins or something like that. But for tomatoes, peppers, and that kind of thing, we're going to use the little short ones. All right, so we got that. I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to put our handle in. The goal is to put soil all in here, pack it in there, and then put it all down in a tray. So, all right, there's that. Put these up so we don't lose them. Here's our box. Here's our tray. All right, now the soil I'm using is my regular Jiffy potting mix that I like. Works great. I have put it in my big tub over here, and I have moistened it. Get my gloves on. And I have moistened it to where it's not sopping wet, but it sticks together, and I'll show you. That way, when you put the blocks into your tray, the blocks will stick together. That's the goal. So we're going to take it like this. And put our soil in it. We're going to pack it down in each tray. And we're not going to pack it hard, but we're going to pack it in there. We want to be sure and get all the air bubbles out. And there may be an easier way to do this, but this is what I'm doing. At least to get started and get the hang of it. All right, so we're going to pack the cells full. So they're all pretty full. We're going to pack it down in there. Okay. See if it worked. Like I said, we packed it down in there because we don't want them to fall apart. There's a fine line between being too compacted and falling apart. So we're going to put it here. And it pushes out. Look at there. And leaves the little hole for our tomatoes. Yay! All right, let's do some more. Well, we got one batch that's kind of messed up here. This tray almost doesn't want that batch. Okay, well, I'm not going to plant right there, but I'm not going to take them out so that I don't disturb all the others. Okay, so that was a little messy, but yeah, now we can water around and it will soak it up. We're gonna take this in and put it under the grow lights because it's the tomatoes, and we'll bottom water. We may spray the top a little bit if they need it, but we're just gonna play that by ear. So, all right, let's leave that row that we're not gonna plant on, but we are gonna plant the rest. Right, so for this, I'm going to put some more San Marzano tomatoes, and I have a little stick to mark them. I'm going to try to put just one in each hole. Very good. Yay. How exciting. All right. Put those in. Now, take a little bit of soil. Just barely cover them. Take them in the house. I'm going to start by just spraying them with water with my little sprayer when I get in the house. Stick it right there where we don't have anything. All right, there we go. Off to the house. Welcome back to the farmstead. This morning, we're going to try our hand at soil blocking again. I tried it the other day. I didn't do it exactly right. By the time I got in the house, the blocks were kind of all into one big blob of dirt. But they have grown. I put them under the lights and on a heat mat. The tomatoes have sprouted, so yay. Gonna let those grow a little bit, and then we will up pot them and get them ready to go out into the garden. But I'm not giving up. Gonna try it again. So I've got my soil blocker. I've got some little trays that I bought, and this I think will perfectly fit two, so then we can water around it. I've got my soil down here. We're gonna put some water in it, and this time we're gonna try some calendula. This is an assortment of calendula. We're gonna try that, and we're gonna try some Brad's Atomic Grape. This is a variety I haven't planted yet. Really like them. So we're gonna try those. I've got my soil mix down here, my seeding mix down here in a tub. Gonna get that wet, and then we'll make us some blocks, get it planted. Last time, I don't think I got it moist enough. So this time I might overdo it. That will see. Okay, so this time we've got it really wet. And it's not squeezing water out, but it's thoroughly wet. And last time, I don't think I packed it tight enough. So this time we're really gonna pack it in there. Because apparently that's what you do. So see, it wasn't really packed in there good. I'm gonna help it along. packed in there pretty tight. Now, everybody's full. We're going to bring it over to our tray. We're going to set it here. We're going to leave it so we can leave room to water over here and over here, in between, and then another section. All right. Then we're going to push down and pull up. And we have beautiful little blocks. Look at there. Nice. All right, let's do a second batch. Ready? Nice. They're not perfect. But they're better than the last batch. Look at that. I'm very pleased. Let's do the Brad's Atomic Grape first. Well, that didn't have a little fold over. And for the sake of this experiment, I'm only going to put one seed in each little divot to see how we do. Especially little bitty tiny seeds like these. Now let's see what we got for calendulas. This was a big combination pack I think I got when I got some from Bear Creek. Yeah, these came from Bear Creek. Ordered them, must have been last year when I ordered them. But they still should come up just fine. Kind of an odd shaped little seed, kind of weird, but much bigger than tomatoes, that's for sure. And the ones that I have planted over on the shelves have sprouted very well, and they were out of this pack. So this should be a good test for them. Trying to ensure myself a little success. All right, there we go. One in each. All right, so I'm just gonna top this off with a little dollop. Each one with a little dollop. A little dab will do you. Then we will get these in to the house on a heat mat under the light. All right, so there we go. Now when we water, we'll pour some water down here and water in here and water in here. And that will soak right up through them. Nice. All right, into the house we go.